within is the universal fountain of supply, and the world without is the outlet for the stream. Our ability to receive depends upon our recognition of this universal fountain of supply. This infinite energy of which each individual is an outlet for the stream, and so is every other individual. So, as within, so without, as from beginning, as the world within and the world without that we confront every day, and we pay the most attention to how we present ourselves in the eyes of others. We pay the most attention how everybody view us, what we say, and how we careful with what to say. So we are presenting ourselves to the world without being totally honest with ourselves. It's kind of artificial world that we live. Maybe it's not kind of, maybe it is. Because 200, 400 years ago, or even 50 years ago, whatever people say, they meant it. And they didn't have to play so much fake life as today. So that's why we are lost and we try to find ourselves. And anyway, humanity was always lost within this depth of world within and without, because for the most part of the history, only few succeed and the most were failing. And the war, the confusion, the battles, so many problems in the world in the past. When we can examine and look in the past, were evidence to that humanity in the large part was failing. And today we have this amazing, incredible life around us, access to the gym, library, education, working place. People can basically, they are not slaves anymore, right? Like blacks in America, brought in the chains, and they have to find the way. In most cases they could not, but some of them were persistent to find the way out. So today we don't have to do so much effort, yet kind of mentally we are slaves to the system and society, and we are sustaining wrong values. So that's why it's great to entertain yourself back to with different kind of education than the one that you're going through all your life, where you don't learn actually about savings, about your self-own development, how to succeed, how to be strong, how to get to know everything about money, how to get to them, how to be successful financially, emotionally, and how to be wrapped up with the skills that are really right for the time that you're living in, that you don't have to study for 10 years and then working in the restaurant, McDonald's, or many other places to find yourself 20 years after that you spent 10 years on education and 10 years on pondering and looking around, that you're actually not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So the world within is the answer to all the problems, and we live in the most incredible time that we will put more pressure on the focusing not just on physical appearance and working hard, because those bullshit concepts will go away, and they're going away, and people still try to stronghold to those, because in many ways we are still used for certain industry that people tend to work hard. But as everything progresses, the technology progresses, and things are created with automatization. Like, I don't want to be scaring you, but you have to be ahead of the game, not ahead of the game with TV and terror and media, because they are leading you astray, and by following them you will not even earn on the ticket for the bus. Remember that it's not empty words. Examine that yourself. 4 hours a day, every week, every month, every year, few years after. Tell me, what did you earn after doing that? Apart fear, anxiety, depression, and more depression, more anxiety, and more wars, and more terrors, and more accidents that are not even existing around your life. So what's the point to focus on negative instead of better focus on yourself and eliminate from your road anyone who will lead you astray and anyone who's dragging you down? Because it is important that to follow successful people, successful leaders, to have great, awesome life, because everybody truly is all about that, to grow like a plant, to become a better version of yourself. The best what you can give to the world is when you're trying to say that, oh, this is what I would like to do, go to Africa and help and feed and water and stuff like that. But you know what? You don't have to go so far. The best what you can do for the world to become best of yourself. The world needs the best that you have. So let's go back and let's focus on ourselves, on the work within ourselves. And everybody who did that work will sooner or later realize that this was the solution, this was the source, and this is the way to looking inside. This is all the enlightenment through the ages. When people look for material stuff, and it's great to have the material stuff. It is nice, of course, and we can all get it and have it. But the most important stuff is to have a balance, to know where you come from, who you are, and what your body is capable, and your mentality, your emotion, and your physical abilities, that you can be healthy, happy. I am happy, I am healthy, I feel awesome, because that's the only thing what it takes. Shift in your mental perception, and then you are setting yourself for winning attitudes, PMA, positive mental attitudes, to win every day, every step. Look at all the great artists down the last 20 years in the space of hip-hop, in the space of sports, all those who were able to turn upside down adversity, failure and defeat, and came from the ghetto and be able to, no matter what, persist and play the songs, play the music, become a better and perfect their skills until they become famous. And what's happened, it was that they believe in themselves and they visualize themselves at the end. Nobody else could see that, but they did, and they persisted. So the solutions are simple, the steps are also simple. It is just in the secret of Nike. Just do it. Just do it, one step at a time, brick by brick, brick by brick. And I'm here to help you, to bring you all the juice, to suck the cow and bring the milk and the cream from around the world, and bring you proof and evidence what has been done already by the great teachers, great artists, great philosophers, great people who sweat and labored their life and wrote the books and experiment scientifically with the life to bring you the evidence. What you need to do is to take all your failures and to see what have you done from now to then and everything was failed, why not to try the new ideas, those which you could possibly flush to the toilet, because you can just assume and presume that it's a mere talk. It is not mere talk. You can take a 30 days challenge and then ponder on them and meditate on them and meditate on everything what I said and bring it to your life and see for yourself. Brick by brick, thought by thought, positive, to get rid of the darkness is with the light. To overcome cold is with the heat. And to get rid of the negative thoughts and destructive, substitute them with the positive. Affirm good and the bad will vanish. So boom! Winning attitudes, that's all you need. PMA, positive mental attitudes. And little by little, go and run. If you are not stable emotionally, sitting on the sofa and it's killing you, then the best what you can do, that little step, just do it and go and run. And that will fix you, because emotions are motions. Thoughts emotionalized, puts on wheel, good or bad, will be manifested in your outer life. So focus on good. And the funny thing is, creating this desire and see yourself, no matter what your circumstances and what your condition, do not concern yourself about your condition or how you're gonna get it. Just think about that you can get it, and then do brick by brick, step by step, because doing the things and forming the habits, actually creating the beautiful, amazing result. Think about how humanity came to the point to realizing how human beings operating by bombarding you in television and media and radio, keep repeating certain stuff. They are enslaving you to become their member of their member, who always is relying on the new newses to supply, because they program you that way. And how they know about this, it's not even hard to figure it out. Most people do not understand. How is that they know that those things works, and commercial advertisement and everything works? They would not invest money if they would not believe that those things working. They have strong foundational evidence that it works and it brings them the income, so therefore they're doing it. And I can point it out to you how it works. By repetition, doing the smoking, doing the drinking, doing the negative stuff of swearing, doing a repetition of eating bad, tasty food but bad food, that's becoming your fixed habit. Everything what is being done for 30 days, it becomes fixed, because this is the rhythm of the nature. Your subconscious mind become working now on autopilot, because this is the strongest powerful force that you have, the program. And after repetition of certain habit, no, before it's become habits, after what you repeat, certain patterns become habits. And once formed, however, it will last to the rest of your life, and it's hard to break it if you're not aware of it. But it is possible with reversing that pattern, but it's very hard. And reversing that pattern is to replacing basically that with new habits. Do new things and the old will vanish. It is powerful. It is the way society operates. This is the way the law of nature operates. And if you are aware of that, you can change the paradigm, and you can affect your thoughts, you can affect your addiction, you can affect your habits, and you can reverse them by inspiration first, by desperation, because you are desperate. You don't want to drink, you don't want to smoke, you don't want to be hanging with the wrong people. So by desperation, it is very healthy to be happy with what you've got. Be very happy with what you have. The body you possess, the mind you possess, the work you have that gives you income, even if you hate it, don't like it, but it's your way out. But you can develop a healthy dissatisfaction with your life, and those which brings you discomfort, which you hate, your drinking, your smoking, your addiction, you can break it, because now you know what is bothering you, and now you have the desire, and now you have the key for action. And that is the desire. Some people want to have a great life, and some people just want to get out of something that they don't know how to get out of. And now I gave you the abilities and the keys that there is a way out of it without strong effort. It is by brick, step by step, and thought by thought. And doing new things is the solution. And where you persistently do and go and run and subscribe yourself on the gym and invest into new things, you will forget about your old ways of living. The old will vanish. So this is how humanity came to realization, how the law of universe and observing the patterns, the negative patterns, how people doing certain negative addiction and stuff. By repetition, it becomes a habit. And habits, once formed, however, will stay with you to the rest of your life. So that's why it is good to develop a good habits, because it will stay with you to the rest of your life. So you have all the juice so far. I feel like I accomplished something today, and that's not the end of the story. There is more. So stay tuned. I hope you love it. And till next one.